Sound speed.
3, 2. Welcome back to the Game Show Gameshow. Who's some fabulous prizes? Contestant number 1, hailing from Illinois, they enjoy hunting, golfing, and motorcycling. Give it up for Dougie Fred. Coming from Michigan, they enjoy gardening, boating, and snowboarding. Give it up for Chad. From Gurney, their favorite things to do are singing and dancing. Give it up for Super. From the north suburbs of Chicago, he enjoys yoga and table tennis. Put your hands together for Mystery Man. From Juneau, Alaska, they enjoy protecting whales and hunting for gold. Give it up for Slow Joe. Living up to the name, Slow. Coming from Gurney, Illinois, he enjoys reading and walking. Give it up for Ice. All the way from Tennessee, her favorite thing to do is to travel. Give it up for Malande. From Farmtown, USA, their hobbies include collecting scat pictures and walking in mud. Give it up for Darwin. From Walla Walla, Washington, they enjoy sleeping, napping, resting, and of course, worm farming. Give it up for Elle. And with you as always is your host for the most, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for
The Game Show, where our brave and bold contestants will put their wits, skill, and game show awesomeness to the test on a collection of TV's favorite game shows on the Game Show! I'm the host, Pinklebottom.
And I'm your co-host, Louis Fairbanks.
Over the next hour, our contestants will answer trivia questions and attempt to complete our game show challenges in order to collect as many points as possible. Today's top 3 scoring contestants will take home a prize, and today's number 1 contestant will be crowned today's game show King of Queens! TV viewers, friends, and family at home, thanks for tuning in. It's time to kick away that TV dinner tray, toss away that magazine, and buckle in that lazy boy for an hour of game show awesomeness on the Game Show Gameshow! Contestants, are you ready? Yes! Robert, are you ready? Yes! Excellent. I'm coming over to El Jefe because that was the best sprinklers I've seen in decades. We've got 6 categories over here. Boy bands, show us your match this pose, famous underwear, Disney movies, and U.S. history. And please pick a category and point value.
Famous underwear for 2.
All right, we're going to go number 2 in the famous underwear. What iconic underwear brand would you find Marky Mark modeling in 1992? And that was definitely Blondie.
Calvin Klein.
Was it Calvin Klein? Nothing gets between you and your points. You've got to control the board. All right, and control the board. Go see Glenn.
Let's stick with famous underwear for 3.
All right, let's go into the middle of the famous underwear. What superhero wears red underwear on the outside of his costume? And that's definitely you, champ.
Captain Underpants.
Is it Captain Underpants? Oh, all right. What superhero wears red underwear on the outside of his costume? And that's definitely you.
Superman.
Is it Superman? Yeah, definitely. He only recently got them back. He had not been wearing them for the last 5 years, but now he is back in them.
It's because Captain Underpants had them.
That's the case.
It was a recent change that hurt her.
Oh, recent changes. All right, you've got control of the board.
Oh, recent change of underwear. That's interesting. U.S. history, too.
All right, for 2 points, let's take a look at this question. What month did the United States enter World War II? And that is definitely champ.
December.
Is it December? Yeah, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. You've got control of the board and pretty solid.
I will go with Disney movies for 3.
All right, 3 points, Disney movies. Andy is the name written on the bottom of the boots of this cowboy. And this was the first one I saw after the buzzer.
Oh, Toy Story.
Is the cowboy named Toy Story? Oh, all right. Andy is the name written on the bottom of the boots of this cowboy. All right, Blondie.
Woody.
Is it Woody? Yeah! You got a friend in the scoreboard, and that control goes to you, Blondie.
Let's go with match this pose for 4.
All right, in this category, you will see a photograph. If you think you can match the pose in that photograph, put your paddle out. I will not say anything. Put your paddle out, and we'll give you a chance to match this pose for 4 points. And that's Champ. Champ is definitely coming to show us what you got, Champ.
I can kind of do it, I think.
Oh! Give it up, and that's the lead right there, Champ. That's the lead right there. And you've got control of the
I'll do boy bands for 3.
All right, for 3 points.
1990 boy band.
You might call them the original boy bands. They are John, Paul, George, and thank you.
Oh,
like really?
The Beatles.
Is it John, Paul, George, and the Beatles? Oh, all right. You might call them the original boy band. They are John, Paul, George, and all right, Ringo. Is it Ringo? Yeah, well, Joe, nice job there. Nice job. So, Joe, you've got control of the board.
Oh. Show us your 5.
All right. In this category, you will see a verbal prompt. If you think you can do the thing in that prompt, then after I've spoken, put your paddle out. And for 5 points, you can show us your breakdance backspin. That is El Jefe. Come down. El Jefe's going to play Pink Square. You look like you hit the cardboard on the.
I used to do that as a teen.
Nicely done. Nicely done. You definitely. I didn't know that they did breakdancing in the 2000s, but there you go. All right,
so let's do match this pose for 3.
all right, for 3 points, can you match this pose? That's Champ again, but also let's bring down you, sir, as well, and let's give them both a
I
chance.
don't think
All
I
right,
can do that.
All right,
I
nice.
can do this. Yeah,
Ice, come on down. Come on down, Ice.
my hip doesn't burn.
Whoa. What?
And you're both getting the points. All right. And thank you so much. Good work, Champ, and good work, Ice. You're getting control of the board.
This hip doesn't go away anymore.
Match this pose for 5.
All right, for 5 points, can you match this pose? Oh, it's Champ, but also I'm bringing down you, Mystery Man, both of you.
Yeah,
Both of you.
Oh dear. All right.
Oh,
The competitive nature in me might make me very sorry. What does it look like, Tablet?
You gotta go. Like Britney.
My hair's in my way.
Yay! The points. All right, let's give it up. Let's give it up. Good points for both of them. Let's bring up Superwoman. It is now your turn to spin the wheel of fortune, Vicky.
All right. Come on, Superwoman.
No blammies. Go spin it. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. No blammies. And this is the Tier Tractor. Stand right here because you are going to run into our most fearsome event. This is the Tier Tractor. Oh no. So this is the Tier Tractor. Superwoman, I would like you to take a peek inside here. Just lift this flap and tell us what you see. Boom.
Yes, say.
Yes.
I see 2 eggs.
They're jelly beans. Oh no. And Superwoman, you will walk away with 5 points if you do this. All you have to do is eat one of those jelly beans and tell us what flavor it is. See, very simple job. But here's the catch. One of those jelly beans is delicious. The other jelly bean, not delicious. And in fact, I'm gonna let you know right now that this is definitely not the right card for this. All right, so you've got a mix of jelly beans in there. I don't know what it's gonna be, so you're gonna eat that and just eat one for 5 points. Cheer on!
And I'll be good.
You're getting 5 points.
Don't follow her. Follow her. Take it off.
It's good?
The flavor.
Okay.
It's okay! All right, everyone. Let's give it up for Superwoman! And that's 5 points for Superwoman, but also 3 points for spinning the wheel. So let's give it up for you. And I'm coming over to Darwin because I have not talked to you in a while. So let's give you control of the board. Ooh. What haven't we played? Oh, we played them all. Okay, show us your for 4 points. All right, for 4 points, show us your silly human trick. And that's ice. Ice, tell us what you're going to do and then do it.
I'm gonna move my neck.
All right, let's see you move your neck, Ice. Yeah! All right, Ice, that's 4 points for you and control of the board.
Show us yours for 3.
All right, for 3 points, you can show us your Hammer Time or Running Man. And that is Champ. Come on down. Robert's going to play it.
Oh,
Sorry, not Champ, sorry.
Now that I see it, but I'd rather beat you.
Yeah! Dougie Fresh! Who would have thought you would have Hammer's moves on you, Dougie Fresh? Dougie Fresh is a totally different rapper, is why I said. So you've got control of the board.
Boy bands for 4.
All right, for 4 points. What group has 2 Mickey Mouse Club alumni in its mix? And that's El Jefe.
Backstreet Boys.
Is it the Backstreet Boys? Oh! What group has 2 Mickey Mouse Club alumni in its mix? And that's Champ.
Anything?
Is it NSYNC?
Yeah.
It is NSYNC. Nicely done. Let's give it up for Champ.
I'll do U.S. history for 3.
All right, for 3 points. Who was the 44th president? All right, El Jefe.
Barack Obama.
Was it Barack Obama?
Yes, it was.
You got yourself 3 points and control of the board, El Jefe.
U.S. history for 4.
All right, for 4 points. What year did the U.S. land on the moon? And that was Blondie.
1959.
Was it 1959? Oh, what year did the U.S. land on the moon? And that was you. 1961. Is it 1961? That's when the Fantastic Four landed on Earth. What year, this is our last chance, did the U.S. land on the moon? And that is Dougie Fresh.
62.
Is it 62? Oh no, Robert, what was it?
68, isn't it?
1969.
69, dudes. Like one of my favorite years.
When did
All
Kennedy
right,
get killed?
and I am coming to you, Ice, because you haven't had control of the board in a while.
Show us yours for 2.
All right, for 2 points, you can show us your moonwalk. That's Blondie. Come on out. Yeah! The strongest moonwalk I've seen in ages. And let's bring forward Darwin and spin the wheel of fortune cookie.
Alright! Come on, Darwin!
All right, come on, beat the drill. That is teal or not teal. Stand right over there. Because Darwin, you will notice right over here, we've got 4 briefcases. 2 of them are teal, 2 of them are steel. I'm going to ask you to pick 2 of those and bring them right where you're standing with some help from your studio audience. Help them out. The teal one! The teal one! Come on, All right, so Darwin's going to put those right down. And what you didn't know is that those briefcases have scores 0, 1, 2, and 5 in them. And Robert is going to show you the 2 that you did not pick.
All right!
0.
Everyone, we know that one of those briefcases has a 1, one of those briefcases has a 5. Help Darwin make that choice. The left, the right, the steal, the teal. Darwin, we just got a call from the bank. You could walk away with 3 points, or we can open up the briefcase of your choice. Darwin, what do you say?
Open!
Shouldn't Darwin
That's the one.
pick his own case?
Sure. Uh-huh.
I'm so sorry. It's the 5.
Give it up for Darwin, everyone. Good job, Darwin. All right, and let's come over to Dougie Fresh to give you control of the board.
U.S. history for 5.
All right, for 5 points in U.S. history. This person was the first African American ever appointed to the U.S. Supreme Court from 1967 to 1991, and that is definitely ice.
Gareth Thomas?
Is it
No.
Thomas?
Thomas. No.
Oh no, it's not. There was a recent feature film. Back to you, Ice.
The Marshall.
Is it Marshall? Yeah, Thurgood Marshall. Thurgood Marshall. You got that, Ice. You redeemed yourself.
I knew that.
Control of the board goes to you.
Let's have some fun with match this pose for 2.
All right, for 2 points, can you match this pose? Oh, that's Sheriff. Like, no question, Sheriff got that one out there. Y'all just racing for Champ. Oh! All right. Champ, you've got control of the board. And a hefty lead.
Disney movies for 5.
All right, for 5 points. In Flubber, what is the name of the professor's robot sidekick? It's not I or you or they or them, and it's also a little robot. All right, what's that?
It?
Is it it? No, that's that friend on the Addams Family. All right, it kind of reminds me of Billy Blanks' workout program in Flubber. What's the name of the professor's robot sidekick? It looks like no one has it, Robert. So
Weebo.
Weebo. It's not that. It's not us.
I didn't know Weeble.
Tybo. And that's okay, Darwin. You got control of the board.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna go with famous underwear for 5 points.
All right, we're going to go deep down into the famous underwear right now. Name the superhero Mr. Crook was transformed into by 2 4th grade boys, George and Harold, in his 14-book children's series.
Whoa.
All right.
Captain Underpants.
Is it Captain Underpants? You hesitated, Champ. That's all right. You got control, and you're almost on your way to catching up to Champ.
Boy bands for 5.
All right, for 5 points. Before he was living La Vida Loca, Ricky Martin sang in what group? It's a famous soup, also seen as a hangover remedy. All right, Blondie. Is it Menudo? It is! Oh. Let's get Slow Joe up here to spin the wheel of fortune.
Where'd you pull that one?
No whammies! And that is Stinko. Stand right there because we are going to give you a chance to play one of our favorite games. It is Stinko. And here it is. Turn around, Slow Joe, because you're going to drop a puck down our Stinko board. Here's the deal. Wherever you drop that puck, you're going to get those points. But Slow Joe, I'm going to give you a chance to potentially double that score. So here's how it works. Inside of here, we have pucks. If you can correctly identify the scent of the scratch and sniff sticker on that puck, then you will double that score. So which briefcase do you want? Help them out.
The left one.
All right, here we go. So Slow Joe, this is a sweet food item, and it starts with the letter C. You might find this in a sundae or in a candy bar.
Come on, you can do it. Name some C words.
Maybe the other side.
A sundae. Yeah! slow it down.
Way to go, Slow Joe!
Cheer him on, everyone. Slow Joe. And now everyone put your paddles away because we're shifting gears. You're a family, and you're a family, and this is the Trivia Duo! Let's bring forward Blondie and Superwoman. You're going to meet right here, face to face, shake hands, and put your hands behind your back. Robert is going to read a question. If you think you have a response that belongs on that board, then please ring this bell without breaking my hand. If your answer is on that board, we will play with your teams immediately. Does that make sense? Yes. All right. So, Robert, are you ready? All right.
If Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her bra.
Her bra!
What did she just say?
What was that?
Did you say her bra? Did you say her bra? Her bra! That's in the category of bra! It's a very specific answer. All right, so this would take a lot longer for you to get that. All right, Mystery Man, you may have played with more Barbies than anyone. I do not know, but you got this answer here. Please, her hair. Please no conferring. Please no conferring.
Her hair.
Her hair. Hair. Slow Joe. Slow Joe. We have 4 answers on the board. Please don't confer. Please don't confer. Her beautiful.
Every time you confer, I take a point.
Her Barbie doll. Oh! All right. So here's what's going to happen. Dougie Fresh. We have 4 answers on the board, but only 1 chance left. So if you get this right, we'll continue to play with your team. If you get it wrong, the other team will get 10 seconds to confer and a chance to steal those points. So if Barbie had to raise some fast cash, name something she might auction off.
Her car.
Her car!
How about her jewelry?
Her jewelry! Yeah! Superwoman.
Ken.
Ken! All right, this is our last chance, so if you get it right, you're taking the points. Otherwise, the other team's getting a chance to steal.
Toys.
Her toys! Take 10 seconds to confirm. If they get it right, they're going to get the points. If they get it wrong, you will get the points.
Yep. Like, so each of us gets the same amount of points.
110.
All right. And time is up. Time is up. Time is up. Wyman, you're a team representative.
The Dream House?
The Dream House!
Wasn't that already said?
Yeah.
Winner,
And
winner.
That's it. That's it. You're getting the point! All right. And we will her shoes. Her shoes. I'm calling Ice forward. Ice, it's your turn to spin the wheel of fortune cookie. Go Ice!
Come on.
Woo! No blammies. No blammies. No. Ooh, this is whose dime is it anyway? Stand right there. And Ice, I'd like you to pick 2 players from anywhere on the stage here to be your partners. Some people.
Slow Joe. El Jefe.
Come on over. All right, Ice, you're going to stand right here. Slow Joe right behind. And El Jefe right in front here because you are playing Whose Dime Is It Anyway? Here's how it works. Hold on to this. Don't put it on just yet. Ice, I'm going to ask you to take one of this is a great one if you've got cameras, by the way. Ice, I'm going to ask you to take one of these very clean, never before used tongue depressors and make a diving board out of your mouth with it. Now, here's how this works. El Jefe, that's the way. Ice, arms akimbo like so. No, Slow Joe, you're putting your arms through there and putting the mask right on.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, please. El Jefe, you'll have the job of helping them get as many of these dimes as possible onto that stick. He's the hands, he's the stick, you're the mouth. Okay? So you can only use your words. Each of the silver dimes on that stick will be worth 1 point. Well, then you'll have to move a little bit. Not yet. Don't start yet.
Okay,
Don't start yet. Each of the silver dimes will be worth 1 point. Each of that gold dime there will be worth 3 points if it's on there. And each of these cruddy looking dimes that look like someone stepped on them, if there are any of those on there at the end, you will get no points. So you really don't want those. So on your mark, 30 seconds on the clock. On your mark, set, go!
All right, straight down, right there. Grab one. Okay, put that on. You reach up. Wait, raise,
There.
right.
Sit
Hold,
straight,
up. Good, another one. Take that one. Yes, same thing. Gently so you don't knock the other one off. Grab another one. Hang on, take that one. That one. Yep.
10 seconds.
Up, freeze and go up. There we go. Down slowly, let go.
5.
Let go.
Hey!
2.
No, put that one down.
That's time! All right, let's see. 4 points for Ice, Flojo, and El Jefe! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And that's 4 points. Let's get to our next round of trivia. Good job. And I'm calling forward El Jefe and Slow Joe.
No, Mr. Man.
Oh, sorry. No, it's El Jefe and Slow Joe.
Oh, no,
No, I skipped. I skipped one on both sides. Very even. All right. So shake hands.
Come on, slow down.
Name something people are often chased by in movies.
Zombies.
Zombies.
Monsters?
Yeah! All right, we're going to continue with that. So, Ice, I think you've been in a lot of movies. So tell us, what would be chasing you?
Dog.
Dogs! Please, no conferring.
Oh!
Yeah! Nicely done. All right, Blondie.
The police.
The police! That would be chasing you. Nicely done. All right, Darwin, we've got 2 answers left.
Bad guy?
Bad guys! Yeah! Jefe, this could be a clean sweep and a bunch of points for your team. So, name something people are often chased by in movies.
Helicopters.
Helicopters! Oh! They do get into movies quite a lot. Ice!
Girls.
Girls! Oh!
You're right. Oh, I mean,
Blondie! We've got 1 answer left.
Boo! Bears.
Bears! Oh! Take 10 seconds. Take 10 seconds. And that's time. That's time. So, Mystery Man.
Cars.
Cars!
I had fun with it.
You have to spin the wheel.
What happens if she gets a blank?
Something.
We'll figure it out. No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! Whoa! And that's Blondie. Snatch phrase. Snatch phrase. You're going to stand right there, Blondie. And I'm going to ask you to pick from this side of the room an opponent. All right, so Mystery Man, Blondie, you are now the captains of your teams. I'm going to hand you a card that has words and phrases on it. Your job is to get your team to guess as many of the words and phrases on the cards as you can. You can say or do anything that you like except for the words you're trying to get them to guess. So if the word is fire truck, you can say it's a red emergency vehicle. It goes woo woo woo. But you cannot say the word fire, you cannot say the word truck, you cannot say the word fire truck. For each word or phrase you get your team to guess, every member of your team is coming away with a point.
We can do it.
30 seconds on the clock.
Come on,
Ready, set, go!
Not a big branch, but a little. Quiet.
Wait,
Quiet.
wait, talk.
Mute.
Nightmare.
Pelican.
Ceiling fan.
Flowers.
Flowers.
You are allowed to talk.
Cock.
You can
Ten
speak words.
seconds.
Peeling a banana.
Peeling a banana, correct.
Water.
5,
It's like you can say like yellow fruit.
3, 2,
Sun.
1.
That's time! All right.
Look at the sun.
All right, mystery man. How many phrases did your team get?
5.
5. Show me which ones.
Mute, ceiling fan, banana peel, and sunburn.
That's 4.
Yeah.
4 points for every member of this team.
Sorry, guys.
All right, 4 points. 4 points for Blondie's team. 4 points for Blondie for spinning the wheel. And now, let us call forward. Yes, we're doing it. It's Mystery Man and Darwin. Come forward.
Yes!
Like Brutus. Do this like Brutus. All right, there we go. Shake hands, put your hands behind your back. And Robert, when you're ready.
Name an animal you could recognize just by its nose.
Dog.
A dog!
Number 2 in.
Slow Joe. Name a creature whose proboscis tickles your memory fibers.
I don't know if there's too many of those in Alaska, so Africa, how about the elephant?
An elephant!
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Not just in Africa, but many places.
An aardvark.
An aardvark! Yeah! Nicely done, champ.
How about a? Oh my gosh, I just had it. I was gonna say a pig.
A pig!
Oh, perfect.
Yeah! Well done. All right,
You
team 1.
said unorganized. A horse.
A horse! All right.
Come on, mystery man. Come on. Big
A
animal.
big animal. What is that called? The one that sleeps in water. What is that called, man? The big one, big nose. Oh my goodness, man.
I don't think we can tell you, so you're.
No, yeah, no help from anyone in the
Just pick an animal. Any animal. Just say animal.
Cat.
A cat!
Probably
Good
right.
answer.
Is this-
Nice familiarity. Have you spun the wheel? Have you spun the wheel? Come spin the wheel.
Hey,
Come on, good luck, good luck.
you guys can play later. We're busy now.
No blammies, no blammies. And that is a scavenger hunt. Go ahead and take your spot right over there, LFA, because everyone is going to get a chance to earn some points. And here's how it works. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to find an object in this room. You will not need to touch it. You will not need to leave where you are standing. If you leave where you're standing, I will put you right back where you are standing. All right, so all you have to do is if you see this object, raise your hand. And if you can, at the end of 30 seconds, verify you found that object, then you will walk away with 5 points. It won't be in your drawers. It won't be behind the curtains. Don't look there. But you will have 30 seconds to find the object listed on top of your drawer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's time! All right, Dougie Fresh, what were you looking for?
Cow, I'm assuming it's behind that thing there.
That's what we call a pig.
No, I'm behind the, is there something behind the?
It is not a
Oh,
cow.
I couldn't
Not a
see
cow.
it, so I figured I'd pick
The
something.
cow's right over there, right above El Jefe.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, nicely done, Dougie Fresh.
No, it wasn't well done.
You're wrong.
It was a
You're
complete
right.
failure.
I'm so sorry.
I'm actually sad.
I'm
over it. I'm over it.
Glad. Okay, what were you looking for?
I was looking for a disco ball.
Did you find a disco ball? There's a disco ball! Nicely done, champ.
Not baseball.
Did you find a baseball?
I did.
There's a baseball.
Yeah!
And mystery man. Fish. That's not a fish. That's
That
a
was
cow.
my cow.
The fish is up there.
Man, that
Yeah.
looks like a fish.
It's definitely a fish.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, let's try this. Slow down. That is on the wheel of fortune cookie, your fortune cookie. Nicely done,
Yes.
Slow Joe. All right, 5 points for you. Ice.
Done.
Yeah.
There is our rubber duck right over there, and you're getting those points. Lonnie.
Cheese grater.
There is your cheese grater. You were pointing right at it. I saw. Nicely done. And Darwin.
I have a baseball.
There it is. 5 points for Darwin and Al Jefe.
Good kiss.
Right on above Slow Joe. Nicely done. Everyone put your titles away because we got one more round of the trivia feud, and that's Champ and Ice coming right here. Hey! When you're ready.
Name something parents tell their kids not to waste.
Time.
Time! Nicely done. Thank you very much. We'll continue over here. All right, Blondie.
Good answer.
That is a great answer. Blondie, you may have had parents at some point, so please tell us what they would tell you not to waste.
Food.
Food!
Number one answer.
That's definitely all right, Tom.
Money.
Money!
Number two answer.
All right, you're up there. El Jefe, 3 answers left on the board.
Electricity.
Electricity! Nicely done. Excellent
I
job.
thought he was gonna
All
say
right,
hair
Ice,
products.
you've got 2 answers left on the board.
School.
Don't waste your school! Oh! It's a difficult time in the world now.
Water.
Don't waste water! All right, so Donovan, you've got 1 answer left on the board and 2 chances.
Eek. I'm gonna go with heat.
Don't waste heat! Ooh, all right. So El Jefe, we've got 1 answer left on the board and only 1 chance. So if you get this right, you will take the points. Otherwise, the other team's going to get a chance to steal.
Energy.
Energy! Oh, take 10 seconds to confer, everyone.
I'm going to say gas.
All right, and your time is up. Your time is up, and Champ doesn't feel great about it, but Champ has something.
Gas, like in your car.
Don't waste gas! Oh! You're getting
What was it?
Don't waste your life! And let us call forward Mr. Man. Have you spun the wheel yet?
No.
Come on down.
A little.
No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! No blammies! Ooh, and this is spin it to win it. All right, go ahead and take your spot back. And in just a moment, everyone's going to get a chance to earn some points. But first, Mystery Man, I'm going to ask you a potentially embarrassing question. Of these 4 colors, which one's your favorite? Green, white, orange, or blue? Green. Everyone turn around and look inside of your green drawer, and that includes you, Robert. I know. Inside there, you will find another vest. Put your head inside the hole of that vest. You will also find 3 projectiles, which will be either green balls or never before worn baby socks. Make sure you have 3 projectiles there. If you don't, we will fix that. We will retro-bias. All right. And please, yes, put that on there. Do we have 3 projectiles each? Yeah, you had 3. Those are 3. All right. Make sure there are 3. If you don't have 3, we'll fix it. And you are now teamed up with the person standing directly across from you. And your job is to get as many of those socks or projectiles on your partner's vest as possible. And to catch as many of the ones your partner throws at you as possible. For each one on your or your partner's vest at the end of 30 seconds, each of you and your partner are going to get a point, up to a maximum of 6. If anything falls to the floor, you can't get it until both your and your partner's hands are empty. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right, 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go!
You do.
Go, go, go!
It's my fault. I could have got that one.
Oh
Pick him up, pick him up!
Oh,
no!
terrible.
You pick it up, right?
Pick him up!
Oh.
Now that we're done.
Let's go.
What are you doing when you're done?
What are you doing, done?
What are you doing when you're done?
Hold on.
Just be happy you got 6 points to get on with your life.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Where's the other one, sir?
They stole them.
5, 4,
That's there.
3, 2, 1. That's time! All right, so I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points for Dougie Fresh! Cheering! 5, 6, 4, Ice, and Champ! 6 points! Anything on the back? Nothing on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Blondie and Superwoman! 4, 5, 6 for Mystery Man! And I forgot your name.
Darwin.
Darwin! That's 6 points. And Slow Joe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for El Jefe and Slow Joe! All right, everyone, you can take those vests off, put them back in the green drawers, and get your paddles ready because we have a new round of trivia questions about to happen.
It's really hard to
I didn't do that.
All right, everyone. So we have 6 new categories on the board. Sing that verse, iconic clothing, impressions, the super challenges, Chicago sports, and carbs. And I'm coming to you, Slow Joe, to pick a category and point value.
Chicago sports. 5.
For 5
there
points,
you
Chicago
go.
sports. What is the name of Chicago's WNBA team? And that's Champ.
Damn it, I know it.
Fire, but that's not right.
Is it the Fire?
No.
It is not. What is the name of Chicago's WNBA team? All right. Dougie Fresh.
The Sky?
Is it the Sky? It is the Sky. Nicely done. 5 points for you, Dougie Fresh, and control of the board.
I will go carbs for 1.
Scarves for 1. 2 rival types of this favorite food include New York style and Chicago deep dish. What food is it? All right. That was Blondie.
Pizza.
Is it pizza? 1 point for Blondie. All right. You've got control of the board.
Let's go for iconic clothing for 3.
All right, for 3 points. What was Steve Urkel's favorite clothing accessory? All right, this is the one that came out after my buzzer.
I'm done.
Oh! What was Steve Urkel's favorite clothing accessory? And this was the one that came out after my buzzer.
His suspenders.
Suspenders!
Yeah.
Nicely done, Champ. You got a hefty lead and control the board again.
How about we go super challenges for 3?
All right, for 3 points, the super challenge is telephone. And Robert is going to join up with your group. I'll explain this one. So each of your groups will have a card. They have the same phrase on it. You're going to whisper that phrase down the line until it reaches Slow Joe, until it reaches El Jefe. Don't look yet. Don't look yet. Now here's what's going to happen. Once it reaches you, Slow Joe and El Jefe, your job is to come down here and whisper into my ears. The team that is more accurate will win the points. Otherwise, if they're equally inaccurate or equally accurate, it will be the players who reached here first. So, ready, set, go!
No, say it again, quick.
I didn't hear you.
You left off the INT. You left off the content.
So, on this side, I heard Can Crunch Coconut Glovers. On this side, I heard Candy Crunching Coconut Lovers. And that's exactly right! And nicely done, team. I'm coming to you, Superwoman, because you've got control of the board.
I'll take impressions for 3.
All right, in this category, you will see the name of a person or character. If you think you can do an impression of them, then for 3 points, put your paddle out for Scooby-Doo. All right, Darwin.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Yeah! All right, you got control of the board.
We're gonna go with sing that verse for 3.
All right, for 3 points. Sing that verse.
You gotta explain what sing that.
Oh, yes, you're right. So in this category, you will see the lyrics to a song. If I will read out those lyrics, and if you can sing the remainder of that verse, then you will get the points. Let's sing this verse for 3. I can guess no.
Satisfaction.
Yeah! No girly action. I tried. Okay, so Joe.
Chicago sports for 3.
All right, for 3 points, let's take a look at this question. This soccer team shares its name with a locally shot TV show. All right. Is it Fire? Yes! Oh, Champ, so close. It was right behind there. Doug E.
Might as well stick with Chicago sports for 4.
All right, for 4 points. How many championships have the Blackhawks won? All right, there's Ice.
3.
Is it 3? It's not 3. All right. How many championships have the Blackhawks won? All right, El Jefe.
6.
Is it 6? It is 6. With no doubt in our mind. Dougie Fresh, it's your turn to spin the wheel of fortune cookie. Come right on down. No blammies, no blammies, no blammies, no blammies, and that is dancing with the contestants. Stand right here, Dougie Fresh. Your job, you did a great hammer time earlier. Your job is to pick, first of all, a teammate that you trust with your life. Anyone from this board here.
With my life.
Yes, with your life.
Can I phone a friend?
They have to be in this room because
That's it. I won't mark the longest. So
all right, come on over, Slow Joe and Dougie Fresh. You're going to be dancing with the contestants. Go ahead and join them over there. Here's
I would have rethought this. I would have picked the one.
All right,
Sorry about the Me Too stuff.
You go turn around. Face me. You're not standing in front of each other. Stand next to each other right there. Right next to that mark over there. And your job is to dance over to me and back. You'll have 15 seconds. I'll make it 20 seconds to do this, okay? If you can dance to me and back, you will get 5 points each. But here's the thing. This is not just any dance. This is a tango. A tango. All I care about is that you are cheek to cheek, this way and back. That's all I care about. If it's not technically accurate, most people will not know. All right? Ready, set, go! And back! And back! You got yourself 5 points! Let's give it up for Dougie Fresh and Slow Joe! Nice! Nicely done! Nicely done!
And I am now questioning every decision I've ever made in my life.
Mr. Man, you got control of the board.
Super challenges for 4.
All right, for 4 points, let's take a look at that super challenge. It's the 3-legged race. And what that means, Mystery Man, you're going to go right over there. And you're going to pick a teammate and 2 competitors.
Teammate Adriana.
All right, super
Two competitors. Let's pick Darwin.
All right, Darwin, come on. Ice and Darwin. All right, great. So each of you pairs are teams, and your goal is to 3-legged race to me. The first, well, I'll explain this first. We're gonna have a 3-legged race. We're not gonna tie your feet together. So your middle foot, one of you is gonna put your foot over the other one, over the other one, not on top of. Yes, yes. Don't step on that footing. Okay. All right, so you got this. The first team to give me a high 5 is gonna get those points. That's 4 points. High 5s are here. Okay. On your marks, get set, go! Hey! I don't know what happened, but Darwin, you're getting control of the board.
All right. We're gonna go super challenges for 5.
All right, for 5 points, it is the dance-off. Robert, can you describe that one?
Certainly. If Darwin, please step on down to the dance floor. Darwin, I need you to go ahead and pick 2 competitors for this dance-off. Go ahead and pick 2 people.
Competitors.
Anyone you think you can beat in a
And
dance-off.
dance-off. I want to pick Laxton now. I'm gonna go with Shauna. I don't know her.
And Blondie, excellent.
All right.
Well, what's going to happen
I
next?
think we have to win. I think it's fun.
When I say so, we're going to start this dance off. I'm going to play a series of 3 different songs. You need to change your dance style every time the song changes. At the end, we're going to clap for everybody, but everyone in the audience is going to clap loudest for who they think danced the best.
Oh boy.
That person is going to get the points.
This is
Are you ready?
Cheer them on, everyone!
Come on, get set, dance. Song number 2.
We're going to judge everyone. We're going to cheer for everyone, as Robert said. But whoever we think wins should cheer. We should cheer for them the loudest. So if you think that it was Mystery Man, Blondie. If you think it's Blondie, and Darwin, you're taking those points, and go ahead and. All right. And Superwoman, have you spun the wheel yet?
Yes.
All right, Champ, have you spun?
No.
All right, time for you to spin. No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! No whammies! No. Oh, and we follow the arrows all the way to Everyone's Got Talent. Stand right now. Because Blondie, here at the Gameshow, we believe that everyone has talent. And when we say talent, we mean quantity, not quality. So we have a table of 5 talents to show off. We have these juggling balls. We have these finger cymbals, often associated with belly dancing. We have this hula hoop. We have this kid's joke book, and we have this guitar. It only has 5 strings, and it's incredibly out of tune.
Okay.
For each of the talents that you can display in 30 seconds, you will walk away with a point. Cheer on, everyone! Ready?
How do you keep a restaurant safe from criminals?
How?
Use a burger alarm.
5 points for Champ! Let's go down. And everyone, get your paddles ready. But we are in lightning round, and what that means is that I will pick out the category and point value, and also every single question is worth double points! So let's go and sing that verse for 2. Just a small town girl. All right, Blondie.
Living in a lonely world.
Yeah! Blondie. And 4 points for Blondie. And Chicago sports for 2. Name Chicago's 2 MLB teams. All right, there it is, El Jefe.
Cubs and the White Sox.
Is it the Cubs and the White Sox?
It is.
Yeah! All right, iconic clothing for 2. What color was Michael Jackson's jacket in the Thriller video? All right, this is the first one after the buzzer. Is it black? No, what color was Michael Jackson's jacket in the Thriller video? And this is the one I saw.
Red.
Is it red? Yeah! Nicely done. That is 4 points for you again. Let's go to sing that verse for 4. Because if you liked it,
Then you should have put a ring on it.
sing that.
Then you should have put a ring on it.
Yeah! 8 points for El Jefe. 8 points for El Jefe. So, iconic clothing for 5. In A Christmas Story, the Pink Nightmare is a nickname for what outfit? All right, Champ.
A bunny rabbit.
It's the bunny rabbit outfit. Nice.
Whoa.
You got yourself 10 points there. Impressions for 4. Bugs Bunny. All right, Ice.
Can I have a carrot? Anybody, Bunny Rabbit got a carrot?
What did he say?
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny. All right, Darwin.
What's up, Doc?
There you go. Get your paddles away because we are done with the trivia questions, except for Super Challenge number 2, in which everyone's going to get a chance to play. That's our neckball pass. We'll need Robert down. And here's what's going to happen. We have these very specially designed neck balls. They only go between your chin and your chest, nowhere else. So don't insert this yet, Dougie Fresh. Don't insert this yet, Robert. What's going to happen? This is a race, and your job, Dougie Fresh, to stick this in your neck, eventually pass it all the way down to Slow Joe, eventually get it passed down to El Jefe. When it gets to you, El Jefe, when it gets to you, Slow Joe, take a 360-degree turn and then pass it all the way back.
Oh.
All the way back. And when it gets to you, Dougie Fresh, when it gets back to you, Robert, your job is to get it right back in this basket, which I will be holding over here. The first team to get it back in the basket, every member is getting 10 points.
Ooh.
Every member of this team is getting 10 points.
All
So,
right, come on,
ready,
guys.
set, go! If it falls out, just put it back under your own neck. Your own neck.
You can do it, Wyatt.
Come on,
There you go.
If all that, I can put it on my own back.
Oh my God.
I feel like I should have read the release.
This race is neck and neck.
There you go.
Come on, Wyatt, you got it. You got it. Put it in your own neck.
I can't. I fell out of his.
Oh.
All right, so now Robert is going to tabulate those scores. We don't know who has won yet, but Dougie Fresh, if you end up winning, where will you go?
I'll probably go home.
Going home! Where will you go? Hawaii!
Mexico.
Mexico! Paris! Paris!
Disneyland.
Disneyland!
The bar.
The bar!
The bar!
Timbuktu.
Timbuktu! And we should mention our sponsors at this point. We're sponsored by 2 escape rooms and an axe throwing range. We have our other sponsors are Back to the 90s and also Trapped in a Room with the Zombie. In Back to the 90s, we send you back to 1999 and you try to solve the Y2K bug before all the computers explode. Also in Trapped in a Room with the Zombie, we have a zombie on a chain. Every 5 minutes, the chain gets longer. Hopefully, you'll get out before the zombie gets you. And our final sponsor, you'll find out about in just a moment. Robert, how are we doing with those scores?
I've got him.
All right. Do we have any ties?
We do not.
All right, let's take a look.
Damn.
In third place,
the right
with
name.
9 points, it's El Jefe.
El Jefe! El Jefe, you're taking away a water bottle. It's a collector's item water bottle from our axe throwing room, Ragnarok Axes. Let's give it up for El Jefe! Any kind of beverage inside there is very useful. And who's in second place?
In second place with 62 points, it's Slow Joe.
Slow Joe! You're going to put your slowness to the test because you're getting a free pass to our newest attraction, Ragnarok Axes. We will teach you how to throw an axe at the wall. You have awesome competition. Let's give it up for Slow Joe! And in first place.
In first place, the entire game, with a whopping score of 81 points, our game show queen is Chan.
Not only are you winning a Ragnarok axe throwing water bottle and a free pass,
Awesome.
but you are our game show queen! All right. And everyone, let's bow to our queen! Bow to our queen, and let's dance it out! Put it out, bring it in, and give it a spin! Come dance on the floor with us, everyone. This has been the Game Show, everyone. We hope you've had as good a time as we have. We love you! Good night!
And we're clear.
And we are clear, everyone. But that means don't take anything off just yet, especially that robe, because we're going to take a big group picture, and that means everyone's going to gather over by the monitor, and Robert's going to come forward and take a big picture.
It kind of split off with the...
Oh,
Queen in the middle.
Princess.
Did everybody have fun today? Excellent. We always have fun with you guys. It's great. Neil told you all about other attractions. Please don't check some of those out.
A lot of expectations today. That wasn't in it.
If you did have fun today, do us a favor. Go online, give us a 5-star review on Google Reviews, Yelp, TripAdvisor, or Facebook. Please include our names, Neil and Robert. What are those names again? Neil and Robert. Excellent. Every time you include those names in a 5-star review, we get a little bonus from our boss. It's an Amazon gift card in the amount of $5 for every single review we get. I'm saving up for a Roomba. Please help me get
Hey,
that.
those are
They're awesome, right?
Definitely the place to go this month.
All right, I'm going to count to 3, and then let's yell Game Show on 3. 1, 2, 3. Game Show! Excellent. I can also take pictures with anybody else's phone if you'd like.
I gotta go get it.
Feel free to
One
get
second,
it.
I gotta get down.
I'll take the time. One last thing, there is a briefcase back here marked tips. That is the Neil and Robert Appreciation Bucket. It is not required, but it is very much appreciated if you feel so generous. Thank you so much.
Oh,
We
everyone's
got
running.
one right here.
Good time to get their phones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have to look at their phones from the back.
All right, we'll take all the pictures.
Just want to set it down right here, that way I can grab and make sure it's camera ready already.
And Ragnarok axe throwing is super fun.
It's the most fun.
Like, you seem very competitive. This is a place that you would go to do
That was
more
actually one of
competing.
my suggestions for a fun event, was axe throwing.
Well, there you go. Now you've got yourself a way to
I'm
go
on
there.
All right, do we want to yell game show? Do we want to smile? What do we want to do on this one? Smile? All right. 1, 2, 3, say
Smile!
cheese! Let me get this one over here.
Sparkles.
All right. Everybody say cheese!
Cheese!
Excellent. Okay, there's one more left. Let me come and grab that. All right, say cheese again.
Cheese! Go left!
Got it. All right,
Good job, guys.
who's throwing the switch?
Yeah.
This one's yours, this one's yours. The big one was yours. No
Thank you
problem.
so much, everyone.
Thank y'all so much.
I'm
And we
gonna
hope you had fun.
Was this your
Have a good rest of your afternoon.
Is this your phone or was this one
I'm
of
going to turn the lights on in the green room. Please hang your vests on the hangers. Excellent. That was pretty super.
Yeah.
Well,
Very nice thing.
thank you so much.
I can sense the passion in the dance.
It is the dance of passion.
You can tell they have known each other.
Actually, the nice thing is I work with him, but he doesn't text me at 7 a.m. anymore. And say, I got a call from Manila, you're an idiot, how are we going to fix it? And I go, I don't know, I probably screwed it up. So I assume you published this somewhere?
Yeah.
Sorry for it, right?
Whoever set it up should be getting a link, should have gotten a link to their email and the confirmation. They'll have the live stream link. That link will also be live so you can watch the video again. They can share that with anybody they like.
Okay. And it's only available to people with the link.
Yes.
Perfect.
I only had there's a method to the.
The small pocket.
Everybody got
everything?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Y'all have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you again.
Take care. Thank you so much.
Have a great afternoon. Do you guys have anything else planned after this?
Yeah, what's next for you all? Are you having dinner and drinks?
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, great.
They were fun. They were fun.
Looks like they might some. All right, I'll lock that door.
Cool. All right, let's make sure green is good.
Yeah, hopefully not too much to reset. They only got one spin to win it, so. I found another gold line. So are you totally canceled the rest of the day?
No, I have a 6 o'clock access.
Oh, okay, so you got a break.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping we'd get tipped something so I could go to Artist Cafe and get some food.
Yeah,
Because I love that place. It's so tasty.
Alright, it was 35, so that's 17 and 18.
Cool.
I hope you don't mind taking the ones.
I don't care. I don't have any change, so. That's all shut down. 35 ain't bad.
No. They had so much fun.
It seemed like they were having fun.
Yeah. And you got 2 5s in this mix.
I'm just saying.
Did you get all the drawers?
Yep.
All right, baby. We'll start wiping down the name ticks. And in theory, we could possibly see each other tomorrow.
Possibly. Who knows? Well, wait. I didn't get a text about my canceled shows today until 4 a.m.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I got my message last night, so that's why I'm surprised you did not.
I think he just forgot to tell me, which is weird. Well, you just had the one show, right?
No, sorry. I didn't have any shows except for this one. So
Yeah.
sure.
Well, I was supposed to be here all day. He didn't text me until
4.
4 in the morning. It woke me up, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, mine's always on silent.
I'll use mine as an alarm. Oh.
No, my alarm doesn't interfere with my texting and silence. I was glad that they were having fun. Like,
Yeah, they seem to really dig it.
yeah. At first, I was not sure if Dougie Fresh would be into the game because he was so like tired.
Yeah. He was mad that there wasn't anywhere to sit.
Yeah, well, he was also mad that like they went up to the second floor and then had to go downstairs. But it's like there's no access to this place from the
Otherwise,
floor.
yeah.
Right.
Sorry, that's the way it works.
It's just the way the building is built. I don't even know how you would get up here. This stairway didn't exist. I'm finally gonna charge these batteries.
I'm gonna take off this nasty jacket that I hate. Alright.
I did wash all of the lab coats.
Well, none of those lab coats fit me, so
Well, I did wash them.
that's nice. Photo up.
So you have one show after this.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, in theory, by 4, we'll find out. like that he totally made up Juno. That's not how you spell Juno, Alaska.
No, that's how you spell the movie Juno.
Yes. Giving them a sense of play was a thing that I think they don't get that often.
Yeah.
Scat pictures? You.
That's what Darwin did.
You're right. I forget that it was Darwin. I thought it was just a scat picture.
Oh God, I didn't realize today was 9/11.
Yes. I knew since yesterday that today was going to be that.
I didn't realize. I was sick all weekend, so I wasn't paying attention to the dates.
Alright, so it's not going to take me 3 hours to get to Wicker Park
No.
on my bike.
No. Well, it'd take you like tops 30 minutes.
I'm a slow rider.
So then it's still 45. Won't take long at all.
I'm a big baby.
Especially at this time of day.
Oh, right.
Because it's not like there's a bunch of traffic and all that.
He thought that was a pig. But it was blocked from his vision, so he couldn't see it.
Yeah. Oh, so you countered. What is your counter? Are you just effing with me?
Are all of the vests in order?
Yeah.
Cool, then we're done, right?
I believe so. That means I'm gonna get some fucking food. While I contemplate this trade-off, righteous God, these trying to screw me. Or I'm just trying to think of the right counter. That's fancy. This is the part that I'm really good at, is the negotiating trades. It's the only reason I ever win.
Oh.
And there's a guy I want off of the North Korea's team, but he was keeping him off the trade table, and I just got him to play off him within a minute. So now I know that he's willing to part with him. Now I just have to figure out the price. You know what I mean? That's the part I'm really good at that nobody else is good at. It's just like everybody else in the league, in my league, would see that the player was now available and be like, okay, take it, done, deal. I'm like, no, man, I'm not going to sell the farm to one guy.
Yeah. I mean,
we're going to figure this out. Right now, he wants to do a 4-person for 4-person trade, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to give you all my running backs, bro. What I am going to do is figure out a 2-for-1 trade that you're going to be happy with. I'm not about to change the entire landscape of my team to get one guy.
right.
That's, you know, James, that's just
Soup, yeah.
now sacrificing a bench player and a starter to get an even better starter, that makes sense.
Right.
Of course, we're only showing here. If there was another one later, I'd leave it on.
I'll be right out.
Yeah. I bet you would get a 1 or 2 reviews out of that show.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like we're gonna.
Would you mind bringing this up while I replace the bag?
Yeah.
Thanks. I hope we do. I would like to get reviews.
I love getting reviews, but I feel like we're gonna get 1 or 2 out of that show specifically. Whoever set it up, and then probably the winner of channel.
That would be nice.
Alrighty, I'm gonna take off.
Take care, Robert.
We'll see you maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow, but hopefully not.
We'll see. Have a good night.
Take care.
I'll lock with you, so you don't lock it.
I'll lock it.